After Qiao Kui passed away, the Qiao family was like a snake without a head. Qiao Yu was incompetent, Qiao Ping was weak-willed, and Qiao Su was still far too young. In these chaotic times, the Qiao family has soldiers, but no commander like a drifting boat without a helmsman. Before his death, Qiao Kui had instructed the clan that if Xiao Qiao were to make any request in the future, they must comply without hesitation. He had placed all of Qiao family's hopes on her shoulders, believing her intelligence would help maintain the family's balance until Qiao Su came of age. Though Zhao Qiao had married Wei Xiao and officially became part of the Wei family, she willingly turned herself into a political pawn in hopes of resolving the feud between the two clans. But when Wei Xiao forced her to cut ties with the Qiao family, she firmly refused. That family was her blood, her origin. Back when she arranged the marriage between De Qiao and Bojie, Zhao Qiao had intentionally advised her sister to settle in Bojie. That place was of great strategic importance as long as Bojie was held. Yangzhou would remain relatively safe from surrounding threats, including Wei Xiao's own ambitions. Bojie, though once merely a servant in the stables, was an extraordinary man. Not long after arriving in Bojie, he managed to rally the refugees and form a militia. Had the Qiao family allowed Bojie to command the army, perhaps they wouldn't be facing a leadership crisis. However, Qiao Yu would never allow a lowborn son-in-law to take power within the family. Not only did he reject Bojie, he even ignored De Qiao's plea for reinforcements. When Xiao Qiao learned this from Zheng Pu, she was furious and scolded her uncle for his foolishness, refusing to send help and turning a blind eye to their sister's struggles. If they lost the chance to take Bojie, and now Bam had already fallen into Wei Xiao's hands, what would happen if he turned against them? Yangzhou would be soaked in blood. Zhao Qiao decided to take a risk to use Wei Xiao's influence as a cover to plant the Qiao family's flag in Bojie. But how would she do it? Wei Xiao heard of a newly rising commander in Bojie and used the excuse of sending supplies and rations to investigate. He soon discovered it was Bojie, the brother-in-law who had run off with De Qiao. Though Wei Xiao looked down on him as a former servant, he dared not underestimate him. Wei Ku was entrusted with the mission to take Bojie by force. However, due to his arrogance and underestimation of Bojie, the city slipped through his grasp. After Bojie fell into Bojie's hands, Wei Xiao turned his attention to Shaoxiang. His plan was to capture it quickly. The mountainous terrain made it easy to defend and would allow him to control Bojie from higher ground. Zhao Qiao saw through his strategy and came up with her own countermeasure. She planned to help Yangzhou seize Shaoxiang before Wei Xiao could. She ordered the digging of a secret tunnel to allow Yangzhou's forces to reach Shaoxiang ahead of Wei Xiao. If successful, the Qiao family would gain control of the region and no longer have to live in fear of Wei Xiao turning against them. Will Zhao Qiao's bold plan succeed? Or will it spark a new wave of hatred within Wei Xiao's heart?